Now let's talk about creating your legacy list. And this list is a list of everyone that you would like to talk to. It's super easy. What we're going to do is we're going to dump everyone that you want to speak with. The next step is I want you to prioritize and base it on whether or not they're elderly. If they're older or they're getting up there in age, you want to kind of capture that information and their answers pretty quickly. Also, if they have dementia or Alzheimer's, you might have a loved one that's a vet and they've returned from the war. And conditions like PTSD are forms of brain trauma and brain injury. So consider the people that you need to talk to urgently and talk to those people first. Now, the rest of the people may not be urgent, but they're just as important. So if you have family members, they can be extended family members that you haven't talked to in ages, but we all have that person that when we go to a family function, we're like, where is Aunt Betty? Because you're looking for Aunt Betty and you love them and adore them. And I don't want you to limit this just to family. If you have someone in your family that kind of gets the honorary friend of the family, so I call him Uncle Jim, I call him Aunt May, then that person is just as important to understand these answers from. I call them your family. They're like friends of the family, get it? Friends, family. I'm sorry. And you also don't want to forget about your friends. Many of us have friends that really are probably closer to us than our family members. And some of them are our therapist, our best friend, the person that we vent to, the person that we yell at, and they are just as important to capture this information from. So what I want you to do right now is go grab a stack of Post-it notes or get a notebook and go somewhere that you are not distracted by screens, by TVs, by screaming kids, and just start to brainstorm and figure out who you want to talk to. Once you write one name down on each Post-it, then you kind of have this, it might be a little stack, it might be a really big stack, and you want to prioritize who you need to talk to more urgently and who you want to talk to, but you don't have that time need that you need to get to them quicker than the other ones. And don't worry if they're remote, you can still capture it. If they don't live in the same city as you, we can still get their information and we can still get the answers to their questions. You ready? Okay, go make your list. If you have any questions whatsoever, enter them in the comments below, or you can go to the Facebook group. You ready? Let's go.